Hi again. So this is Steve with Up To Stigma, and I'm out here hoofing. This is what I tend to do. I find places as such. Look at that. Kind of looks like a face of some sort. I don't know. Yeah, humans are hardwired for that. But I'm up here doing the social distancing thing, as you can see. No problem getting 6 feet between 5 people at all. Isn't that cool looking up there? Yeah, that's a different little hoofing. Well, I wanted to show you here just a quick little bit of geology. So this stuff came out of a few volcanoes. Actually, it was more of a curtain volcano rather than just independent volcanoes. And that's a different tour for up there. But all this stuff is falling and it's just coming off. There's a reason why it's falling off like this and why you have these long fingers for these mesas. That's part of what I can explain out here. But on these rocks, see the natural color. I'm going to point down here. See that kind of grayish color right there? That's the natural color of basalt. Oh, great. Just put my shadow on it. And this is where, over here as well, there's a couple spots up here where Native Americans, the Puebloans, would sit here and grind away. The river is about, I would say, 5 miles that way. The Rio Grande River. Yeah, Sandia Peak over there. And so they grind it here, and it was effectively a metate that was not portable. It's where they would sit here and grind whatever it is they wanted to grind. All the boulders over here are coming off of a really significant escarpment up there, and they're covered with this black stuff called desert varnish. It forms pretty much any rock in the Southwest, and it's from the rainwater, and it's made of primarily iron oxides, iron oxides, and hydrous manganese oxides. Gives it this black color. Now, it is a very, very thin patina. I'm not going to break open the rock to prove it to you, but that's how thin it is right there. Take a look. So we're talking millimeters. And, now, one of the things you can do, and what the Native Americans like to do, is they like to chip on these particular rocks and get the patina off, whether it's basalt, sandstone. I've seen some on limestone before, although those were not as great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stroll you over this way for a grand reveal. Ready? So just noink. All right, right there, what you're looking at right there currently, that is a Macaw Parrot petroglyph. Macaws weren't really unknown for out here. There was trade routes that went all the way down into Mesoamerica, and they brought these up, and they weren't ornamental. They got them up here live. There's a lot of evidence in places like Chaco Canyon and a few of the pueblos where they excavated, and they found these guys all nicely bundled up, and looks like they had a nice burial for him, because these guys were kept as pets. And I think that's actually kind of cool. Let's go in closer. You can see some of the detail. But all right, we're just gonna poke at the head. And we're going to come down. I imagine that's some colored streak through the baby. Very much a longer tail to indicate that it's a macaw. They didn't quite do that so much with the birds of prey, the raptors. These claws right here, you can take a look. That's the feet of the parrot. Look at the detail on that guy. And as you can see, goes both ways like that. I think they mistook which side was the wishbone, and that looks very uncomfortable, if not painful. So, got to come up from down there, and this will definitely be part of the Stand Up to Stigma tours we'll be leading. If you're interested in seeing some stuff, this is a little bit more of an advanced walk up here. But there's plenty of petroglyphs down at the base that are just as nice. Just macaws are a little bit more uncommon. But if you want to get out of the house, if you want to do something fun, if you want to do something cool, we're going to have these tours available, 5 at a time. But as you can see, zero problem getting 6 feet between people through here. Yeah, just Sandia Peak over there. And this is kind of a half-day walk that you can make happen. We'll have full-day gigs coming up as well to go, things like dinosaur poop and such. There's other tours you can take. But that right there, that is a really cool one. That is a Macaw Parrot petroglyph out here near Albuquerque, New Mexico. And if you can handle that, you can see this. So it's actually not that tough. You can go down. Well, Don't know if you can see it. It's actually kind of underneath here, but some of the rocks just look completely wrong. And there's a prehistoric staircase that was built up through here to get to this spot, which is pretty cool because there's a lot of places to hang out. There's more of that Metate grindstone area, a little cave to hang out in right over here, which is nice and cool. There's some more petroglyphs up around there and down here, and it depends upon the time of day when you can see these guys. So anyway, if you're hip to it, just keep an eye on our Standard Stigma email list, which you call the Community Beacon. Watch our social media, and what else? Email list, social media, website. We'll have all this stuff up on the website as well with details of what you can do on these trips. So, isn't that cool looking? So let's do a really dramatic pan. Dun, 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 dun. Down to my feet. Okay, that was kind of gross. Anyway, Macaw Parrot Petroglyph, other cool petroglyphs, some up around that one butte, which isn't really a butte. There is a really cool group of sheep petroglyphs. Definitely, Spanish colonial times, so it goes back a few hundred years. But all of this can be yours. It'll get you out of the house, and I think that's a good part right now is not to get that cabin fever thing. Oh, look at that red-tailed hawk over there. I know where his nest is. He gets mad if I go over there. All right, that's it. Peace out, Macaw Parrot. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.